Hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and today I am going to be talking about something that I have been wanting to tell you about for a long time, and that is how I got rid of my acne, slash how one product changed my life, slash how I guess that's kind of it. So before I start talking about the one product that changed my life, I want to tell you guys a little bit about my backstory with acne. Basically, I had normal high school acne just like everybody else did, unless you were one of those lucky people who had just had clear skin for your whole life. Nobody likes you, okay? Go away. I'm just kidding. You're awesome. Everybody's just jealous of you. Anyways, as I got older, like into college, that actually got a little bit better, or at least to the point where it wasn't really bothering me every single day. I wasn't extremely self-conscious about it. I remember not wearing all that much makeup in college. It wasn't until after college that I, at one point, tried a new skincare routine, and that completely broke me out. And I first started having, I feel like it was almost an allergic reaction at first or something like that, because I just had itchiness and redness and that bumpy, irritated skin all over the bottom of my, like my jawline and my neck almost, but not quite so much down there, and then it just started spreading. And then it was all over my face, and like within a few months I had full-blown acne all over my face. And my acne had never even been that bad, even in high school, even as a teenager. So I was like, what is going on? Of course, I immediately stopped doing that skincare routine. So even after I stopped using those products, I kept breaking out, and I think it went on for a year or two. So basically, it was so bad that I would not leave the house without makeup, which was such a drastic change from in college when I would constantly leave the house without makeup. But now I was, you know, full coverage foundation every single day, and it still looked pretty bad just because of all the texture. It's also really hard for me to not touch my face, and so I definitely picked at a few, and that leaves a lot of scarring. So it was bad. Basically, it was pretty bad. There was acne and acne scarring and closed pores and just tiny little bumps all over my face. You know, it was to the point where my parents were commenting on it, my grandma was commenting on it, my husband even commented on it, and everybody thought that it was because I was wearing more makeup that this was happening to me, but I was just trying to cover it all up with the makeup. And I know that it's not because of makeup, because I have been wearing makeup my whole life and never had that ever happened. Basically, I refused to accept the fact that I would not be able to wear makeup without having it break me out. I did not want to accept that fact because I see people who wear makeup every single day who have perfect skin, and it's just not acceptable that that can't happen to me. So I kept trying. I used pretty much everything I could think of on the market, you know, salicylic acne treatments, glycolic acid. I used peels and scrubs and exfoliators and masks and anything you can think of, basically. And even when I did start upping my budget for skincare, I didn't see the difference. So that is when I discovered Curology. This little guy is a bad boy, let me tell you. Before I get too deep into talking about Curology, I just want everybody to know that I have spent my own money on every single bottle of Curology that I have used, and nobody is paying me to say these words. Nobody has sent me anything free, and these are completely my own opinion. I just truly, truly believe in this product, and I believe that everybody should try it, and that is why I am making this video and saying these things. This is the product that changed my entire skin, which in turn changed my life. And I don't think I've ever had clearer skin than this, I mean, besides when I was like a child, but I have never been so breakout free. Like, I literally don't get breakouts anymore, and it is all because of this product. I started using Curology in November of 2016, just a few months after my wedding. I wish I had discovered it before. I saw a difference within 3 to 4 months, I believe. I mean, I was seeing a difference way before then, but at 3 to 4 months was when I started realizing that my acne was pretty much almost gone and I barely had any active breakouts. So Curology is a customized prescription strength medication that is suspended in a moisturizing, nourishing base. So each bottle is customized specifically to your skincare concerns. You would take a quiz in the beginning when you start your prescription, and they ask you to upload a couple of photos of your skin as well as talk about your lifestyle and, you know, your skincare concerns, things like that. And then a dermatologist on staff is assigned to you, and she or he will prescribe you your own customized blend of their active ingredients. They usually put in 3 different ingredients, and those ingredients could possibly be niacinamide, tretinoin, zinc pyrithione, clindamycin, or azelaic acid. The ingredients on my bottle are 8% azelaic acid, 1% clindamycin, and 0.25% zinc pyrithione. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but whatever. So it's super great that they actually formulate a specific concoction just for you. And everybody has different percentages, everybody has different ingredients just based on what your skincare concerns are, what your skin looks like when you submitted your photos. And that's another great thing about this, is that you can chat with your dermatologist at any time. So you can just log into your profile and click message and just type in whatever you want to ask. Like, you can just give them updates if you want, or you can ask questions. I found that my dermatologist would reply back pretty quickly. I mean, within 24 hours, I want to say, each time that I asked her questions, and I didn't actually even need to ask her that many questions. So yeah, if you go on the website, you can get a free trial of Curology, and I believe they come in 1 month supply and 2 month supply bottles. This is a 2 month supply, and when it says 2 month supply, it really depends on how much you're using your medication. When I first started, I was using it every single night, and that worked fine for me. Now I still use it every night, most nights. Sometimes if I skip a night or so, it really doesn't matter. It does depend on the ingredients you have in your formulation, whether you are going to be using it nightly or not. For the most part though, I believe that most people are told to use this once daily at night. But again, it depends on how many pumps you use, how much you need for your face. You know, 2 month supply for me, I would say this 2 month supply lasts about 2.5 months, sometimes 3 months if I'm not using it daily. This 2 month supply, I believe, is $39.95. And you get billed when you get a new bottle. I feel like for something that is prescription strength, and the fact that you have a dermatologist who will respond to you in 24 hours, that's pretty amazing for $40 every 2 or 3 months. And I mean, having clear skin, I think that is worth a lot. So $40 every 2 months, yeah. That's fine. That's totally fine for me to maintain my clear skin. So I've been using this for about 1.5 years now, and I think 6 months in, my acne was completely gone at that point. 1.5 years later, I rarely get any breakouts. Basically, I have never had this few breakouts in my life. Like, all throughout my life, I was still, you know, getting a breakout like once every couple weeks at least, right? And these days, nothing. No breakouts ever. Those hormonal ones, the deep, I don't know if they're hormonal ones specifically, but those deep ones that you can feel like days before it comes up, before you can see it on the surface of your skin, I never get those anymore. I think the last time I got that was probably like, I want to say 6 months to 1 year ago, when I was still in the process of using this medication. And ever since then, I just maybe get like those little bumps every once in a while, the closed comedones. But even then, whereas those used to last about 6 months on my face, like I swear they would be on my face for 6 months before somehow they would, you know, surface and then go away. Now they will last a week tops. Yeah. So as you can see right now, my skin is pretty clear. I do have, just excuse all the freckles and a couple of dark spots. I don't think that they're actually related to acne or anything like that, so that's not part of it. But you can see on my forehead, on my cheeks, where all the acne used to be, on the sides of my face. You can see that scarring that is still on there, but definitely no active breakouts and no bumps, no rough skin or anything. My skin is so smooth now. There is a breakout right now on my chin right here, but it is by no means going to get any bigger than that. It is going to go away probably in the next couple of days and won't be causing me that many issues. And that's the type of breakout that I have these days, is things like that on my chin, where it's not huge, goes away in a couple of days, doesn't leave much of a mark or anything like that. I cannot be happier with this product, and I really just want to tell everybody about this because it's changed my life so much, and I really want to see other people that happy, because I know there are people out there who had way worse acne than I ever did and are still struggling with that. If the way that I felt was so horrible and there's people whose skin was worse than I had, like, I can't imagine how they're feeling every day. Having to cover up every single day, wearing a mask of makeup just to make yourself feel a little better about what you look like when it's not your fault. You know, it sucks, and I want everybody to experience clear skin and feeling good about the skin that they're in. So yeah, I highly, highly recommend you try out Curology. If you're not sure, if you want to just take the dive, definitely sign up for their free trial and just like try it. But I recommend really sticking to it for at least 2 months. Honestly, within the first few weeks of using it, I didn't feel like there was much improvement, and I mean, at times you might even think that it's getting worse, because it might actually get worse, because your skin turnover rate is about, I think, like 4 to 6 weeks, or I think it's 8 to 12 weeks, I think is what I heard, and that's how long they recommend you to stick with it before you decided it's not for you, or before you decide to switch your ingredients, just because your skin might not have even turned over yet, and so you're not really experiencing the benefits. So I think that's about it, guys. I just really wanted to share this product with you and talk about my acne story. I really hope that this helped you in some way. If you want to try Curology, go ahead and hop on their website. It's just Curology.com. Sign up for the free trial and test it out for yourself. I feel like most people who have tried it have seen a difference. I've never actually heard anybody who said that it didn't work for them. So yeah, try it. I highly recommend you try it. If you guys have any other questions for me about my skincare routine, my experience with Curology, any other questions that I have not addressed, please go ahead and ask me in the comments, and I will make sure to answer them. Alright everybody, I really hope this was helpful. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more like this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. If you want to see more videos like this, whether that's like skincare or me talking about things, me telling stories about stuff that I've been through, things like that, or just product reviews, I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. Hit me up on my social media. I am at BelEthereal for Twitter and Instagram, and that's it. So yeah, until next time, I will see you later. Goodbye! Go away, cars. Go away. My name is Belle if you are new here. Today, my cat is coming up the stairs yelling at me as he does it. Hi! You wanna be in my video? Say hello. Say hello. Say hi, YouTube people. My name is Spartacus, and I never stop meowing. Oh man, now I got cat hair all over me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you move your butt, please? Can you please move your butt? Please? Down. There you go. Can you please not purr? Can you baby? Can you be quiet, please? So Curology is a customized this is a tongue twister.